Welcome back to the base.
Welcome back to the basement yard. Slick back Frank sitting over there.
Slick back boy.
Slick back.
Slick
back baby bitch.
Slip back baby boy.
Baby back.
Slip
it back, you baby bastard bitch. Mad excited.
Slick back boy.
Slick back.
Slick back boy.
It's sleek and slick
It's
back.
slick and slick.
A snake, you're a
It's slick and snaky snake.
It does look like you got your head at like you're on a hog and it's just blowing.
Hair styled by wind. I would love that. I don't think that's ever happened to me.
You said that like it was a commercial, like get your hair styled by wind. Would you get on a motorcycle?
I've been on one and I'm against
Really?
motorcycles. Yeah.
Were you on the back?
Yeah, it was I've told you that. I've been on twice. I've been on 2 motorcycles.
Hugging a man?
Yeah, which at the time for me was awful because
You were catching a dub back there.
I was.
Because you got his shit is,
I
I think that was a bumpier road that you were on.
Yeah. It was also one that like you hold on to like you're about to like squat and like take a piss or something like that.
Wait, what?
It was like the ones there are certain ones where you can like hold on like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
Were you doing that or were you like hugging?
I think one of them was a hug, one of them was a hold on in the back because one of them
got
was my
options.
uncle, and
Which one was he? You were hugging your uncle?
I was hugging my uncle.
Okay.
The other one was my ex-girlfriend's father.
And that one you were like,
Yeah, and you remember who it is. You remember the
I
ex-girlfriend.
actually know.
You know.
and Dino was his name.
Oh, I could not hug him because he would have hit me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, have you been on a motorcycle?
No.
I'm one of those people like, and
Scared.
it's one of the few things that my dad taught me that I think has value, and
It's a crazy sentence, but okay.
no, there's a few other.
There's
things.
There's 8 things.
But he's like known several people that have gotten, and we've known people that have gotten into motorcycle accidents, and he like, it was the first time I heard it. I think it's a very well-known, popular saying now, but it's just like, Frank, with motorcycles, it's not if you get an accident, it's when. You know,
Yeah.
You know, so my dad,
But-
like from an early age, he told, like, legit said to me, he's like, I will support you anything you want to do. I think he was really testing the boundaries there.
Yeah.
But he's like, except for motorcycle.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
But if you were to ride a motorcycle, would you get one of these or would you get one of these?
I would get one of these. I'd get a bike. I'd not get
Wait,
a
what?
chopper. I'd get a bike.
But are you like these?
That's a chopper. You're talking like old Harley,
Yeah.
you know, where, no, I can't do that because, bro, I feel like I have less control of anything at this height, and my shoulders would fucking give out.
It does feel not ergonomic.
Like, it just makes less sense. If I'm trying to control this thing, God forbid something's happening and I need to control it, I feel like I have way better control here
Yeah.
than I do here. Like, whoa. And, like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It would kind of give people the ick. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you...
It's so dumb. Why do they do that?
And they, like, sit back and far back, so they're like this. They're like fucking...
How could that possibly be comfortable?
I don't know.
I get the
imagine-
other ones because you're like,
I also like there's something about not large, but like loud motor vehicles that I want to fucking lose my mind. Like when someone drives by and they have like a souped up fucking Nissan Altima,
Yeah.
and the fucking, you know, like the
Neon
exhaust
lights.
like pops. You ever
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
that where it's like ka 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 ka?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, dude, you suck more than any other person I've ever met. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I hate it. So same thing with motorcycles. When motorcycles are just like the louder, the better. You know, what do they say? Like the louder the purr, the bigger the lion, or some shit like that.
I don't know any bikers, so I
Couldn't
wouldn't
be
know
that
if that's right or wrong.
No.
The louder the purr, the bigger the lion.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, it's not wrong.
technically, right?
Yeah.
But I can't.
Yeah, no, I've never gone on a motorcycle. I would like to wear a helmet, though.
I did have, when I was a kid,
Like a blacked out helmet. You'd be like you just shut it real quick.
when we were kids, my bike helmet was a motocross helmet.
Like bicycle?
Yeah.
You were wearing... Why do I not remember that?
I don't remember
You
why.
were riding a bicycle around in a
And the
motorcycle
helmet was like a helmet that had like the mouthpiece and like the you could only see the eyes, which is smart, dude.
And you were taking it 3 blocks to the park.
Well, no, I used to ride it to see my girlfriend Taina.
Taina?
Yeah, I did.
Who the fuck is Taina? I don't know Taina.
Why are you upset? Oh my god.
Bro, I've known you my entire life. I've never heard of you having a girlfriend
When
named
I was
Taina.
in 6th grade, there was a Puerto Rican girl in one of the classes named Taina, and I used to ride my bike to Astoria Park, and we would like look at each other from a distance because her parents were super strict.
Did she know you guys were dating?
Don't do that, Ant.
It's a fair question at this
Don't
point.
do that. Yes, I wasn't just staring at this woman from a distance.
You just said you were.
Well, hold on.
That's the thing.
It was a consensual stare from a distance.
Right.
She.
Did she have like a pair of binoculars? Like, oh.
Oh, I don't think it was that.
She was
far.
looking out like Elizabeth Swan. Like, where?
Like it'd be like I'd tell kids in like other classes like, "Yo, let's meet at the park," and it's like, you remember like dating in
Yeah,
like 6th
yeah.
and 7th grade is like when you saw your girlfriend, it was like you were on that side of the park, they were on that side of the park, and then you'd like see each other and she'd be like, "What's up, girl?"
Hello. Hello?
Yeah, that's fine. When she gets the water poured on her.
I say that 24/7. Hello.
So you have no desire to get on a motorcycle, no nothing.
Damn the motorcycle. Taina.
Oh, okay.
6th grade?
Yeah,
Where were you? Baccalaureate?
141.
Oh, 141. Yeah, no, I wasn't
It was
tapped
a
into
year.
that.
I had my first like real girlfriend going into the summer, going into 6th grade.
That was your first girlfriend?
No, she wasn't. It was a girl named.
Who was your first girlfriend?
We've talked about this briefly, but it was a girl that I went to summer camp with.
Randy.
No,
Shit.
there was another girl named Nicole,
Oh, okay.
and maybe it was the year before, but her name was Nicole. She lived in Ireland,
That's fire.
and like she was a real person. Like I knew her.
Yeah, I know.
She just went to another school in another country.
His first girlfriend lived in Ireland. His second one he used to look at from across the park.
No, so like 6th grade, I was just like, oh, girls think I'm cute, so I was just like, I was like dating. I was trying to date like a bunch,
like
as much as I could. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Who was your first like? You're my girlfriend. I'm your girl. I think I know
Does
the answer.
Jamie count?
Well, did you guys call each other boyfie girl?
No.
No.
We like had it was like we had a telepathic connection.
You just knew that
We
you liked
crushed
each
on
other.
each other.
Yeah, dude.
But like we never said. I've never in my life told Jamie that like I had a crush on you.
You've said it more on this show.
That's how she knows. Well, she knew because everyone would tell her. But like growing up, there was this girl from kindergarten to 5th grade. I've talked about her mad times on the show. This is insane now. But like I had a crush on her through like elementary school, and like I've never said it to her, but like you knew, other people knew, her
Everyone
friends
knew.
I was putting it out.
You weren't not telling. Like it was the classic thing of like telling your friends and just be like, just don't tell them.
So my first girlfriend, did I tell this story on the show?
We've told years worth of stories.
In 6th
Chances are
grade-
yes. Chances are also possibly no.
My first girlfriend actually was that girl, Samantha, in 6th grade.
Yeah, I remember that.
But did I tell you about my friend Sean? How he like made it happen?
I believe you have, but remind the people that are watching for the first time.
He literally just walked up because I like again. You don't tell the girl that you like them. You tell everyone around her.
Well,
that
it's
you
just
like them.
2003, 2004.
Yeah.
How dare you tell a girl that you like them?
Insane. You
know
tell
how-
the people around them, and then you let it get to her, and then you see what the reaction is.
Exactly. You let it, and then it eventually gets. It's like water, like leaking in a wall. You don't need to pour the water on that spot in order to see the leak. The leak will find its way to the leak eventually.
Yeah.
The water will find its way to the leak eventually, and then eventually you'll find out. Yeah.
This is like what police departments do when they're trying to find a rat. Like they put something out there,
cheese.
and then it's like, oh, okay, now we gotta bite
cheese.
cheese,
Peanut butter too.
Cheese.
Peanut butter and cheese.
peanut butter.
Yeah.
That works really well.
Oh
with
yeah,
rats.
very well.
But my friend Sean knew that I liked this girl, and then he had heard from her consigliere that she liked me too. So he walked. He at one point it was like the end of a school date. He's like, "All right, you like him, he likes you. You're dating." And then we were dating.
And that was it.
Yeah.
That was nice. That's how it was back in the day. I wasn't as lucky as one of those situations. I had to be like,
Oh,
so
you had to. Oh.
I had to. It's
brutal.
like, so like, do you think like there's even, like if you don't want to, like it would be cool, like, like, do you just like?
You probably hate me.
Yeah,
Starting
I know
off
you
there.
probably don't feel the same about me because like everyone knows, but like I have a crush on you. And like, would you even like want to be boyfriend and girlfriend? Or
I feel like you would. You'd be like, I know that you think I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And like loser.
Oh yeah, I still
know
do
you
that
think
with
I'm
Becca now. What do you mean? Now I'll just be like lying in bed, and sometimes I'll just be like, "It's crazy you don't even love me," and she's like, "Where the fuck did this come from?"
It's like
But-
you feel differently about me.
Yeah, well, it
Over
happens.
time.
I have something for you, and I don't want you.
Is it a motorcycle?
It's. Can you imagine a fucking bike just came in? I'd get like a Fast and Furious bike than I would get a chopper.
Well, it would sit.
I
Right
would
there,
need to. If I had a chopper, I would need to wear bandanas,
Yes.
and you would need to have a very long mustache,
which I don't, and I
know,
can't.
But you can get one.
You could do it too. Look at you.
I know, but then my shit starts turning weird colors.
Also, if I ride a motorcycle, do I need to wear boots or can I just do like sneakers?
You need to wear boots.
The hell no, then.
Something needs to be leather on your body.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, whether it be a jacket.
Gloves too, dude. It gets cold. Your hands get
Oh,
cold
hold
in
on.
the
Now
wind.
I'm back in. I love gloves.
Cut off gloves. Yo,
No, you don't need cut off gloves for riding motorcycles.
can I say something?
No.
Uber drivers, you don't need cut off gloves. What do you think you're doing? I got into a couple of Ubers in the last 2 weeks, and there's been multiple drivers with cut off gloves. I'm like, unless you're like bullying someone in the 90s, what are we wearing these
I
for?
don't understand that. I think that's like an old timey like
Cab driver.
cab
thing.
driver thing. Yeah, like they would have like that cab driver hat, and they'd have to have they'd go, where you going?
Yeah,
you
like,
know?
What do you need? A grip? What is
Yeah.
this?
Well, you do need grip to drive.
Hands.
I also think you're not allowed. Some states might be like this, and I could have heard this like wrong. I don't know if you're allowed to drive with gloves on
Why not?
because I think it could affect your grip. I could be wrong, and I honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably am wrong.
I know that you can't drive shirtless.
Why not?
I don't know. That's bullshit. Maybe it's distracting.
That could be a good one. Yeah, that could be a good
don't
one.
know.
Do you remember like the
I mean,
whole?
you can't
like,
have women with their boobies out on the highway. People be flipping over their cars.
They would. They absolutely would. But so we don't bury the lead here.
Yeah.
I got you something.
Okay.
And by I got you something, Ant got it, but I'm taking credit for it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And hear me out before you jump down my throat. Before you're all in my throat, just fucking hear me out.
Okay. No, I'm not doing that.
Come on.
Doritos vodka? Is it vodka?
Yeah. I don't know.
Disgusting.
It doesn't specifically say.
It says
It doesn't even say what it is?
It says
No.
Doritos X Empirical Batch 1. So this is like a collector's item right now. So you already got me into it.
It
It
doesn't
should be
say.
collecting dust.
Yeah, it doesn't say vodka. He's right. It just says base spirit.
I'll like take a little tiny sip.
And it says Doritos nacho cheese chips extract and then yellow dye number 5.
Okay, hold on, set it on the table. Why is there that much missing?
Yeah. Well,
How much have you drank of
Those
that?
are the picky boys.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
Is it like for punishments?
Yeah, for punishments. Yeah.
It's that bad?
It's not good.
It's
I
not
can't.
good at all. I mean, hear me out. I don't like vodka. I do like Doritos though. Favorite Dorito right now. 3, 2, 1.
Cool Ranch.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Or sweet chili?
I was gonna go spicy nacho.
Basic.
Bro, for those of you guys that don't know, the king of Doritos is Keith.
Yeah.
He has tried, and like not even like
Bro, I'll pull up on Keith sometimes and he has a bag of Doritos and it's a color that I don't even know is a color.
like a pink bag of Doritos, and we're like, what is this?
It's
And
like
he's
a shade
the
of green I've never seen
It's
before.
like
I'm
it's the cherry blossom flavor. It's exclusive to DC only, and it's like Keith, how?
I walked there and got them.
Yeah, Keith is like always been the Doritos king. So I wonder what Keith has to say about this. Has Keith tried this yet, Ant?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we're going to.
How are we going to go to try?
Oh.
Oh, no.
These are big. We're not because I'm not.
First of all, I'm not even.
I'm not drinking right now. So we're gonna do a little,
Like a mouse sip.
but we have to smell it.
Well, you got to do a little bit more than a mouse sip.
What's a mouse sip?
A rat sip?
Okay.
A cat sip.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with that. No.
Have you ever drank water or anything like a cat?
Frank.
So many times.
Of
dude.
course I've drank
So
like that.
many times. All right.
I try to drink like a dog sometimes. You ever watch a dog drink in slow motion?
I love how they cup their tongue back. They're like,
Yeah, and it's kind of dumb. Does it
doesn't
smell
that
good?
bad. No, it doesn't smell that bad at all.
All right, so pour some.
I've smelled way worse than this alcohol wise.
The distinction. I've smelled things worse than this.
That's a lot.
I mean, I'm just gonna take a sip.
Okay. Here you go, baby.
Thank you, Mama.
Wait. Oh. I'm gonna give myself significantly less. Still somehow the same amount.
What the hell does this smell like?
It doesn't smell that awful. So just so everyone is clear, Ant is on the other side of the camera, covering his mouth
Wincing,
because
yeah.
I think he knows what might happen.
I mean, you guys might like it. This is the worst thing I've ever.
Oh, you guys might. They won't.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't be so sure. You never know.
This is so weird. When I'm far away, it doesn't smell bad. When I get close, I'm like, that's alcohol. But far away, I'm like, what is that?
I can't really smell it like.
It smells kind of like sake.
I've
say-
never had a. I don't
I
think
say
you
that?
could say it like
Can
that.
I say that?
I think. I don't know what the hell that is. I guess I am getting a little Doritos in there.
I'm not getting any Doritos.
All right. Well,
You should probably pour a little more then. Maybe.
no, bitch. Nice try.
Do you
bitch.
have any? What's the cool thing? Do we have a cool thing?
Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, pa dentro.
Well, yeah, that one. But like, do you have like a different one where it's like,
Oh, we're the one where it's just like we like fucking. There's wooden ships, there's steel ships, but the best kind of ship is friendship.
there was one I saw on Love Is Blind, and it was like, I'm not below you, I'm not above you, but I'm right here with you.
That's kind of cute, but like I hate the ones where like it's just like to fucking women's titties and like underneath is where their vaginas are.
What's the one where it's like, fuck him when they're dead? Or
yeah,
something?
yeah. That was a fraternity that not my fraternity, but a fraternity I knew someone was in. They were just
for
like
those forgotten.
for those that forgotten, dig them up and it was
Fuck
like
'em rotten.
fuck 'em rotten. Or something.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
why?
it was something about
Why are we
necrophilia.
drinking and promoting necrophilia?
Yeah, it's kind of insane.
All right.
We'll just say cheers.
I would say one at a time. Probably take it for just reaction wise.
Just reaction wise? Okay, I'll go first. Because you might not take it
No,
after.
we're fine.
Okay. Here we go.
We're just gonna do it.
We're just gonna do it. We're gonna on 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, do 1. Oh, he doesn't like it. I don't think he likes it. Why are you? What is it?
It's oh god, hold on.
You look like you're about to do a push-up. How is it?
Oh god, hold on.
It's yeah.
It's not. It's got a bad.
It's
after?
not like it doesn't taste bad. It's just
bad.
it's unlike anything I've ever tasted. So my brain is immediately like, this is fucking poison.
It is.
But
But-
the vodka part makes it poison.
Yeah, the old Polish poison. Or
But like-
Russian? I don't know.
Oh wait a sec, hold on.
Oh, is she coming up?
she had a sec.
She's coming up from the basement?
She had a sec. She was down there playing video games, and she might come up for a couple chicken tendies.
It's time for dinner. Come upstairs.
God.
I think you should just finish that right there.
I
Yeah,
think
you think I should, right?
it
guy.
lingers and gets worse. I'll say that.
don't peer pressure me.
It's not the worst thing I've ever tasted, but it's far from the middleest part I've ever tasted.
Middleist. Okay, let me give it a go. Oh my god, that's disgusting,
Yeah.
Frank.
It's bad. That's not good.
I see why the. Oh my god, that's nasty.
I'm sorry. Ant, I'm not
No,
fucking
it's
with
okay.
you here.
It's okay.
I'm not.
I'll lock in for the people.
Yo, that's disgusting,
bad.
man.
I'm seeing stars.
To me, it tastes like someone like when you threw
Threw
up Doritos. Yep. That's exactly what it tastes like.
God.
Did I just drink throw up? Did I drink? Could I? Am I hammered? Did I just drink throw up?
That's the closest thing to drinking.
My mouth feels like I did throw up.
Yes.
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 Yes,
Like
that's
my
a big
throat
thing.
Yes.
feels thrown up in,
It,
or I threw out.
through,
I threw out my throw up.
Threw out your throw up. Yeah.
That's what it feels like when you throw up in your.
Regurgitation is what you're looking for. That's the medical.
Indigestion.
Nope. One of those causes the other.
Yeah.
I'll let you figure out which. And just for shits and gigs, shout out to them. But what was your reaction to fucking doing that? To
I
taking
know
the
that
shot?
you
Oh
threw up.
yeah, gag real hard.
Do you gag or do you throw up?
I gag. Oh, I'm sorry.
How many gags equals a throw up?
Yeah.
for
Do you often throw up?
Do you gag throw up, or is it gag 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 gag? I'm good.
Probably the fourth one, it'll start to be like, oh no, I can't have one more gag.
So a fifth gag is when you
It might be. Yeah.
you girl.
Yes.
One.
That's I can see 4 gags is a lot because you have prolonged gags too.
Yes, 'cause I've stopped eating Doritos when I'm drinking because I've thrown them up once and it was the worst tasting thing ever.
Oh no.
And then that brings it right back, so I don't.
That's how I feel about cheese doodles. I love cheese doodles, but as a 4-year-old, I threw them up and I just can't look at them the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Puffed or crunchy?
I like both. If you ask me what I am going to bring to the cookout, it's going to be puffed.
Yeah, puffed is
But
better.
like cheese doodle brand.
Yeah.
I'm not like puffed like other brands.
What about balls? You like balls?
No, the Utz balls suck, dude.
You don't like cheese balls?
No,
I
careful.
love
If we
cheese
keep
balls.
talking about balls, my aunt's going to start to gag.
I love cheese balls.
They're just like okay because I've never 90% of those that I've had have been stale.
Yeah.
So it's such a small
fresh
window.
pack of balls.
Fresh pack of cheese balls is out of control.
Oh my god! I
but
love
also
a fresh
like
pack of balls.
good old fresh crunchy. You know what I love doing with cheese doodles? You're gonna love this because you're a freak with food. I love putting it on my tongue, and then like I'm in like a video game level. You know those levels that's like you need to run through the things, but it's like it's gonna smush them or like go like that way.
Okay.
I just shove my tongue as far to the roof of my mouth and I crush that cheese doodle like it's my little bitch. No?
So hard to follow what you said.
Why?
But you're talking about a crunchy one?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about a puff one.
Oh, and you go,
I like send it to its doom. I like just shove it on my tongue,
and its doom is the top of your
and
mouth.
the doom is the getting crunch in the top of my mouth.
Right.
And you remember those video game levels as kids, where it was just like you need to run through a maze.
You get like smashed.
Yeah. Like
Right.
Crash Bandicoot had a ton of those.
Sure. Super Mario, Donkey Kong,
I don't remember many in Super Mario, Donkey Kong either.
the rocks that come down.
Thwomp.
Thwomp.
Very good.
That was not bad, right?
Yeah.
First time I've ever even tried that. Give me one.
One what?
A thwomp.
Do it.
Do it.
I don't know what it sounds like.
Oh. So you're just talking about something that you don't know about?
I know it. I don't know the sound.
I did it once. I don't want to fuck up. It was actually
Stay
not
out
that
on top,
bad.
baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pope died. Pope's dead, dude.
Speak of Il Papa with a little more respect, Joey.
Ding
Is
dong, the Pope is dead.
Don't do that.
Brush your eyes. Get out of bed.
Don't do that.
I don't know.
That's a song celebrating the death of the Wicked Witch.
That is true.
A lot of
No,
people-
the Pope was a good Pope. Apparently, he was a good guy.
This dude was cool with like, he's like, yo, gay people, I'm cool with them, dude.
Yeah, he was like sick.
Not that that speaks to me specifically, but I like that he is like a loving Pope.
A loving Pope.
Not like gatekeeping Catholicism or
Yeah.
God.
I don't want a Pope that's like, yo, just straights.
That's, bro,
Like, get the fuck out of here.
not fun.
Yeah, make the shit gay than it is.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
I'm
I
saying,
mean?
dude.
Yeah, get a little fucking gay.
I think, speak more respectfully of Il Papa.
Oh, no, I was just making a little song.
I hear you. Is your mom okay?
My mom,
Your mom is all right?
she's not that Catholic. My grandma would be distraught right now.
What did your grandma do when PJP went down?
That's a good question. When did he go?
2008 or something like
Oh,
that?
so that was like 4 years before she went. Oh, she probably didn't even know that was going on, honestly.
Really? She was
Yeah,
that
that's
far gone?
I mean, her eyes started going near the end, so I don't know if you
What
could
is
even
the
watch
end,
the
though?
TV.
Is that the last year, 3, 4, 5?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know.
I mean, PJP was like a lot of people believed he was the icon. And then after him, remember there was the
Benedict?
Benedict. I
don't
remember
know
him
if-
because of the eggs.
Yeah. Or I always think of Benedict Arnold, and I'm like, is this guy a traitor or is he a good pope? I don't know. Didn't we have a bad pope, though? There was a pope who was investigated. It was
I
Benny?
think it's Benny.
Benny?
I think Benny was in a little bit of hot water.
Listen, man.
I also think that there might have been some loose ties to like Nazis.
Yeah. Whoa, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
That I was not expecting at all.
I think there might have been. I don't want to speak ill of the fallen popes.
I mean, nothing's going to happen to you.
That's crazy. Just sitting there and just putting a fucking flag in the ground on where he feels about the afterlife. I don't know.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm in the middle. I'm agnostic. I'm not sure.
First of all, the pope isn't God.
He's like his boy, dude.
They're
That's like
boys.
that's his consigliere. That's the hand to the god.
No, the Holy Spirit. What is the Holy Spirit? Do we have a...
You tell me. You've been
Judges.
confirmed, correct, confirmation.
I did get confirmed. I got confirmed. And to me, the Holy Spirit is just like a,
I think it's more of like a feeling.
spirit.
Yeah.
Like a, it's,
Yeah.
Listen, I got no problem with
I don't know.
I was raised Catholic.
Yes, you were quite.
And I'm not saying anything bad about the Pope. All
Did
I
your
am
mom
saying
ever
is that
sing
he has
hymns?
passed away.
Did your mom sing the hymns?
Frank, I don't know the last time you went to church, but some of the hymns are bangers.
Really?
Oh my God.
I just wish I.
Do you know the hymns?
Not really.
And he will raise you up on eagle's wings.
Eagle's wings?
Something on the breath of dawn. And you to rise like the sun. And hold you in the palm of his hand. Shit is a banger, dude. Shit is a banger.
I was focusing way more on my snaps than what you were saying. It sounded pretty good, though.
Yeah, no, they got some shit over there. They know how to. They got melodies.
I will say, putting eagle's wings in there was smart, because if they were just like, he'll lift you up on like pigeon's wings, I'd be like, you lost me.
Pigeons is crazy.
You lost
yeah,
me. But
no.
like going with eagles,
but like you go to a Greek church, maybe they say like Pegasus's wings or something.
well, that's mythology.
yeah, but like
The Greek churches like are not being like, oh, hail Zeus
and
for when
shit,
he
yeah.
struck down, Kronos.
you guys read like books about Medusa and shit. That
We
sounds
guys don't
dope,
do
though.
anything. I haven't been to church in God knows how long.
Yeah.
I remember, Greek Orthodox, from what I remember of it, it was shiny as hell.
Shiny.
Shiny,
What's
dude.
shiny? The
Everything.
Church?
Everything was shiny. Bro, gold everywhere, bro.
fire.
And it was a lot. It was like shiny and then white, because there was just like marble everywhere.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Bro, the Greeks know how to church.
Yo, churches are beautiful.
Bro, mad nice. When we were in Dublin, I walked into a church over there. Just to see, anytime I'm like somewhere and I see a cool church, I'm
go
more
in?
inclined to be like, let me go in. But like, when I
Yeah.
see one here, I'm just like, all right, it's a church. But
Nah, bro. Do you ever walk into St. Patrick's Cathedral?
yeah, that shit is nuts.
Bro,
That shit.
the church knows how to build a building.
They know what they're
If
doing.
nothing else, they know how to build. They got
They-
architects.
Listen, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Did you go by Notre Dame? Notre Dame?
Of course.
Was that cool?
It was cool. It
Damn.
was very cool. It was open. I walked through it. They have a bunch of shit in the back. They have a bunch of dead people in there too, I think.
So-
like tombs or something.
Catacombs. Oh, good word. The
I don't know what
branding.
makes it a catacomb. Is that just like it's underground?
I don't know. Don't care. I will say this. I do think it's crazy that people like, you can like bet on like
The new pope.
the new pope. Like, is the new pope gonna be a person of color? Is the new pope?
They got a black pope up there.
Are they gonna?
We could have a black pope. I didn't even know that was like a thing that like you would figure those, an old traditional thing like that is a little racy.
Yeah, they don't strike me as a very welcoming group.
Black pope. Have you ever had a black pope?
I don't know. Ant's gonna have to do some digging on the popes.
He's like, no way.
No.
I don't know if we've ever had a black pope, but
Was your mom and grandma, when he like came here, were they like, we need to go see
Who?
him? The
The
pope.
Pope?
El Papa.
no, I mean,
Not even PJP.
I didn't even know the pope even came to New York. What was he doing here?
Bro, the Pope Mobile is like it's a famous vehicle.
No, I know that. I thought he just drove around the Vatican. I didn't know that he would like come to New York. Where's he going? Carbone?
Yeah.
Like, what's he doing here?
Well, he goes to churches and stuff. He'll be like, yo, I'm doing
He does like a tour?
I'm doing a 1 hour set at St. Patrick's. Come see me.
Damn.
Might be some special guests.
Yeah,
You know?
I might pull out Moses. Or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Like, that's maybe what they should do with the next pope. Like, they should promote it as like a
world
comedy
tour.
tour. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just like, and they'll call it things like the Pope. Maybe I'm blessed on tour
Yeah,
2025. You know,
I like
and
that.
it's just like 80 cities worldwide. Tickets available. Just 3 prayers.
Now that I think, in order to get in, you gotta.
Yeah,
Um,
like show us your Hail Mary at the door, and you get a VIP entrance. Or
there's
something.
no like when you're going through security, it's pearly gates.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
to get through.
The security isn't like patting anyone down. They're just going like, all right.
Great. They're only selling holy water.
Yeah.
We're still going. It's
We can keep going, honestly.
like we're selling hosts.
We can keep going. Greg will be up there. He'll be the producer, and he'll like throw the Eucharist out at the end of the show.
Yeah, you ever had one of those?
Yeah, did you see? I saw
You
someone
stole one when you came to church with me?
Hell yeah. I saw someone recently like made one that was like they made it in like mac and cheese and they were just like the crunchy Eucharist or something like that.
That's bananas. That's even maybe a little more blasphemous than I'm comfortable with.
Really?
I don't know.
I'm not doing it. I'm just saying someone else did, Joey.
Someone else did do it, which is the issue.
So, do you think if your grandmother were alive today, which just to cover the basics for those of you guys that have missed it, she isn't. Do you think she'd be like
Let's go
what would
see
her
it.
reaction be? All right, you be
I'll
your
be my grandma?
I don't remember your mother's maiden name. And don't say it on the show just in case people,
Okay.
start looking
Track her
stuff
down?
up. Yeah. But like Grandma Joey,
Yeah.
you're her. Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Grandma. Did you call her Grandma? Do you call her Mima? Do you call her
Grandma.
Bim Bom?
Grandma.
Okay.
Bim Bom?
I do people get
Yeah,
crazy.
no, we call the grandma.
So all right, so I'm you.
Go ahead.
You're Grandma Joey.
Go.
We just be like, hey, Grandma, how you doing?
Good.
How's everything going?
Good. I just walked 10 miles to the supermarket.
Okay, it's only down the block, Grandma.
I got lost.
Okay. Hey, Grandma, I have some bad news for you. Now I need you to act here, Joey.
Okay.
We don't know who's watching. Spielberg might be watching. Pull it together.
He is.
Pull it together.
Okay, I'm
All
my
right?
grandma.
Seriously, I'll be you. I'm gonna act straight too. Like straight. Like I'm gonna. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Put on your best straight
I'm gonna be
performance.
my best. Like.
Okay, I'll be my
Joey,
grandma.
all right?
How old am my grandma?
What year was she born? Use that for context. What did she live through? Did she see World War II?
She's seen everything.
Did she see Korea?
She. I don't know, honestly.
Not the place. Like,
She was born in like 29, I want to say.
Oh, that's crazy. My grandmother was 26. It does
There's
nothing.
no relation there. Okay.
All right. So 1929.
No, I'm saying like what age am I? Am I like
All
near
right,
the end, grandma?
So, if
I'm near
she
the
was
end,
born in
grandma.
29, that means she was what, 63 when you were born or something like that?
Frank, whatever.
Yeah. So,
I'll be my grandma. Ready, go.
okay. Grandma, I have some bad news for you.
My mom's gonna be really mad at me.
Oh shit.
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. No. My mom's gonna kill me. She's gonna be so pissed off.
Oh my fucking God. God almighty.
It wasn't even like that. Like, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad, bro. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh my God. Oh God almighty. That was good.
No. Okay, I'll be serious. Do it again.
You gotta rein me back in now.
I know. My
Straighten
bad.
me out. Come on.
Okay. What are we doing this for? What am I doing?
For us,
No, but like, what am I?
Spielberg.
No. What is the situation? Why am I
I'm
reacting?
telling you that the Pope died.
Oh, she. I actually have no
Joey.
idea. Oh,
All right. Grandma,
yeah.
I don't know how to say this. The Pope is gone.
Where'd he go?
Hopefully to heaven. He's died.
He's died. He's died. He's
Well,
done
you know
died.
how they say it could be the proper way because you know how they say like he is risen. That doesn't make sense to me, but it makes sense to them. So like he has died.
Oh, you said he is died.
Well, he's is an abbreviation of he is.
True.
I'm so sorry. I hate to break the news to you.
But here's the thing. I don't think my grandma really cared about the Pope like that. She like,
What does she love more then?
God
Grandma.
died. Oh shit! Listen, we have sponsors. Sorry, Grandma. Oh man, I'm in big trouble. Big fat trouble about that.
Your
Listen,
mom won't see it. She won't see it.
We hope. Rocket Money. How you doing? The show is sponsored by Rocket Money. Rocket Money is an all-in-one personal finance app that is going to put money back in your pocket. How are they going to do that? They are going to find and cancel unwanted subscriptions that you may or may not have signed up for in the past. Okay, we've all signed up for free trials, or maybe you signed up for this thing that's you pay for monthly, but you haven't even used it in the last 4 months. So maybe it's just time to cancel it. Okay, so you go onto Rocket Money, you put in your information, they will tell you these things that are coming out of your account. You can cancel the things that you don't want or that you don't use anymore. Put that money back in your pocket. They also have a budgeting tool, so you can stay within a budget, be more financially responsible. And they also have a tool that will help you lower your bills. You literally upload a photo of your bill. If they can help you lower it, they will. It's all about putting money back in your pocket and being more financially responsible. So go check it out. They have over 5 million users and have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Amazing. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/basement today. That is rocketmoney.com/basement today, folks. And this podcast is also sponsored by BetterHelp, which is online therapy. If you want to talk to a therapist, you can do so with BetterHelp. It is a more affordable version of in-person therapy. It's also customizable. You can go at your own, leisure. If you want to go bi-weekly or just once a month or something like that, you can do that. You can also do once a week. Whatever fits your schedule, you can do. They make it easy to connect with a therapist. You could do so in just 48 hours. But yeah, so I think that everyone should be in therapy. I've been in therapy for a number of years now, and I think that it's very important. It's very helpful, even if you don't have any, huge trauma in your life or anything like that. It's just like going to the gym for your brain. So I think that everyone should be in it. So you can jump into therapy. Go to betterhelp.com/basemeyard, and you will get 10% off of your first month. So like I said, it's more affordable than in-person therapy. And we're going to save you some money here. So go to betterhelp.com/basemeyard, and you will get 10% off of that first month.
And while you're doing that, whatever journey you want to go on, why don't you let us come along with you? Patreon.com/thebasementyard. We tell you about it every single week. And we want to thank you guys for helping us get over 33,000, approaching, maybe even by the time this comes out, 34,000 paid patrons. Thank you guys. That directly helps us, and we're trying to do what we can to continue to grow and give you guys more of what you like, which seems to be us. So thank you for that. So do yourself the favor and do us the favor. Go to patreon.com/thebasementyard. Sign up for that first tier. You get these weekly episodes 1 week in advance. And then that second tier, well, guess what? I'm going to tell you like you never heard this before, but you have. You get exclusive episodes every single Friday that are a little nuts. And you get everything that has been backlogged. So every previous Patreon exclusive episode that's there, you will instantly unlock hundreds of hours. You can also give this as a gift if you know the mother in your life, celebrating Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, whatever. Patreon is a great gift to give because it's just if they like us, they might like that, okay? So do yourself the favor. Go to patreon.com/thebasementyard. And if you could, so kindly, when you're doing that, go on a desktop version or go on your browser and go to that website using that URL. If you use the Patreon app, Apple kind of has their way with us. So go check it out.
With them. You guys save money by doing it through the browser.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. There you go, too. So patreon.com/thebasementyard. Thank you, folks, and we'll see you there.
And we'll see you there, folks.
So you're going to tell me your grandmother she had no reaction?
No, I don't think so. No. Well, we're past that at this
Okay,
point.
yeah,
I need to talk about this. A local pizzeria, where was this? Doesn't matter. Who cares? Make up a town.
Bim Bom.
So a local pizzeria in Bim Bom, there was someone who came in and they ordered a Miller Lite, and then the people at the...
Okay.
I tried to not
Great
laugh
beer,
at that.
by the way. I stand by it.
You love Miller Lite?
Love Miller Lite.
So this woman ordered a Miller Lite, and then it came to the table, and it was a Bud Light. So, right. Oh,
Careful.
but they.
Where was this? Because the city might actually mean something now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huntsville, Alabama.
That's actually a progressive part of Alabama.
Oh, well, I love the people of Huntsville. I don't know.
I think
I don't
it's
know.
like up and coming. But so there was like this story where they brought over a Miller Lite. And then they ordered a Miller Lite, they got a Bud Light, and they didn't want to really bring it up, but then her friend was like, oh, you should say whatever. So they were just kind of like, oh, this is the wrong beer. I actually ordered a Miller Lite. So it was like that. Then when they got their bill, there was the pizza that they ordered, the beer, and then a $5 bitching fee.
Oh, shit.
Which is like, When I first heard the story, I'm like, yo, I'm on board with putting bitching fee on people's like orders. That's not a bitching fee.
Got to be careful. That is, I mean, if you're giving that to a woman, there's something there that is not really cool.
Giving what?
A bitching fee to a woman, it's kind of, it could be a little
Unless they're bitching.
derogatory. I mean, you could just be, how about asshole? I feel like asshole is pretty gender neutral.
I mean, if a dude can be a bitching fee.
I agree.
Anyone who's being an asshole in a restaurant, especially if you're being an asshole to the waiter and you're like disturbing other people's, you should get a fee.
I just want to make this very clear. I am fully in agreement.
Yeah, that's not a bitching fee.
I mean, yeah, no, what this person clearly did, it sounds like they were just like, listen, like, I'm sorry, you know, which honestly as the person working there should just be like, you know what, my bad. Like, this is on me.
Yeah.
And then give, or be like, yeah, okay, and then bring them another one that's on them, you know, on you, on the house or something. But like,
I think if you make a mistake and someone brings up a mistake, I don't think that's bitching.
yeah, I don't think it's bitching either, but I think that there are instances that do call for bitching that 110% require, like, and a bigger fee than $5.
Yeah, I think if you're
Because-
disturbing people,
I'll be honest, Disturbing the Peace, DTP,
what are you pointing at me?
you remember Disturbing the Peace?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Ludacris's like group?
Yeah,
I think if something is bad enough, I will take a $5 charge in order to raise hell. I think a bitching fee should be like
no, it's tiered.
100%
Yeah,
tiered.
yeah.
It needs to be like minimum 10% of the bill. Because if you go, bro, if you do a $10 and I'm buying $400 worth of food at a restaurant,
Yeah.
whatever.
You got it.
But if I see that my bitching fee cost me 10% of the bill, and that bitching fee should go to the individual that got fucking bitched at. Yeah.
I really can't see, unless the waiter was like name calling and being like disrespectful in that way. I can't think of a reason why someone would stand up in a restaurant and be like, and like throw their napkin down and be like, this is unacceptable. Like, I can't think of a reason why that would
I used to love this establishment. When establishment,
I come here all the time and spend money. I don't give a fuck.
bro, I saw one of those the other day in real life.
I can't.
Real life white privilege from a Karen.
I can't.
And I had to remove myself. We went to go take the kids to take pictures with the Easter Bunny. And this woman, we were in the line for like the timed fucking slots, you know, like the appointments. And the other woman was in a line that it's just like, you run the risk. Like, we'll get to you, but like, these are our priorities. And she's like, I've been coming here since he was a baby. This is not how things are done around here. And it's just like, in what world do you think
I
that
hate that.
is going, if anything, personally, I am going to go out of my way to make it harder on you.
I just don't like that. I come here all the time and spend money.
I pay your
Listen.
salaries.
Oh, Frank,
Yeah.
don't even get me fucking pissed off. with that.
Yeah.
I pay your salary. Excuse me?
Yeah. I can understand it on like a government level when it's like, you know, like elected officials.
Any sort of bitching, though, I like,
You don't like bitching.
I don't.
You would
I
rather
don't
like if
bitching.
someone, if you saw like spit in your food, you'd just be like, I'm
No.
going to eat this. I know.
That's a little crazy, but like, it would be very difficult for me. I don't think I have it in me to like stand up in a public place and like, you know, whatever. If something's happening to me, I can see that happening if someone's being disrespectful. Like if we were out and the waiter was being a dick to you or being a dick to another table or something, then I would be more inclined to be like, what the fuck? But if someone's doing it to me, I'm just going to either remove myself and say fuck off, or like, I'm not going to stand up and make a scene though.
Bro, also, you need to acknowledge, if you're one of those people that bitches at people, like service people, and you're with a larger party, they're fucking collateral, dude. You're now ruining, you're potentially putting everyone at that table at risk. So yeah, if I'm with you, hypothetically, you wouldn't do this, but hypothetically, if a situation like that happened, where it's like me and you were out and you started bitching, I'd be like, yo, you're fucking, now there's gonna be spitting my food.
Because you're a bitcher by association.
Now, exactly. Now we're bitching.
Yeah.
Now it's not
Like
the
they're
late-
bitching
They
over
won't
there.
say like the guy at
He's
table
bitching.
6. They'll say table 6
is bitching.
and I can't have that because then we're all done. We're all getting spit in our food, you know, or we're all, you know, paying for it. Bro, and that's another thing. If we're going out to an establishment, I know you don't do this now, neither do I, but like people to split the bill.
If there's a bitching fee,
If there's a bitching fee, I'm like, yo, you're paying.
you
that.
gotta pay the fee.
I'm not
Bitching.
paying your fucking $5.
You're the one who bitched.
You bitch.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Me neither. I don't like that at all. I'm not
What do you
splitting
think?
a bitching fee.
What do you think is like the worst tier bitching? Because there's a level of like this person just won't pay this.
I'm even okay in certain places, in intimate restaurants, you being like, fellas, you're being a little loud. Chill out.
Oh, just with like
Bring
laughter?
it down. Not laughter. Like, just noise. Like, you're very loud, bro. Like, there's other people
I mean, I
around.
think, yeah, I could see that because if you're not matching the vibe of where you are.
By the way, this is coming from a person who grew up in a family that is
loud.
very loud.
Yeah.
And I hated being at a restaurant with like my family and then our like uncles and aunts and stuff, and I'm like, I feel so bad for everyone in here.
Well, then you need to read the if you have a loud family and you're going out to dinner, you need to be a good tipper. You can't do like, oh, I'm just going to like tip normal. If like whatever you're doing is putting the people on that staff in some form of pressure, you have to acknowledge that you need to be a better tipper.
Yeah, I mean, my family wasn't like, they're not assholes. They're just loud people.
Yeah, just bro, same.
Very nice to the staff, like tippers,
Yeah.
like whatever, but like not quiet.
Bro, my mom, I love this woman to death. Going out in public with her to like a restaurant or a store or anything where there could be a minor inconvenience on her, it's bad. Bro, Becca threw me a surprise party, like not a surprise party, it was like a surprise dinner for my 25th birthday with my family. And my mom, we ordered a bunch of small plates. We were at Elm City Social in New Haven.
Okay.
We ordered a bunch of small plates, but like, you know, the idea is like when you order small plates for everyone to share, like if no one else is getting a main, then bring it out all at the same time. But if people are also getting mains, bring those out first. Yo, you would have thought that someone like smacked me in front of my mom the way she was. She was furious, bro. And no, I need them to. And I'm like, Mom, you have to stop.
You know what I don't like too? When like there's something wrong with the food or whatever, and the waiter's right here, and you're telling me what's wrong with the food, and
Tell
they're
them.
standing right there.
Tell them.
Not tell them. Wait till they leave and then say it to me. I don't want to be here. You talking to me, and then you're like, no, this is like, ew. What is that? That looks. The guy's right here. Wait till he leaves.
Yeah.
Then say it.
I am in full support of a bitching fee. I think it shouldn't be a dollar amount. Unless it's like, you know, ordering one beer.
That's
makes
fucked
sense.
up.
That makes sense.
That's not a bitching fee. though.
No, she didn't deserve that.
No.
And
And if
she
there's
didn't
something
deserve-
wrong with your food, or you get the wrong beer, or whatever the case is, and you're like, hey, I'm sorry, I actually ordered this thing. No, bitch.
Yeah.
Your mistake. Oopsie.
But also you need to acknowledge, like, is it worth it for you? You know what I mean? Like,
I will say this. You eat the food, and then you bitch.
oh, no, yeah.
Now you're getting a bitching fee on top
Yeah,
of that.
now-
You don't get to eat the food and bitch and then bitch.
You're getting a double bitch fee, baby.
Yeah.
You'll be two bitches at the same time.
right.
I think in that situation, clearly wasn't bitching. Mm-hmm. Personally, I will just drink the Bud Light, you know. It sounds like this person had an issue with Bud Light.
Let's say it right now. Bud Light, Miller Light, same thing.
Pretty similar.
Come on.
I don't have the taste buds to go like, yeah, that's the original light beer, you know.
Every light beer is slightly less or more tasting like rust.
It's a good way to think of it. You know, maybe we should
It's a
like
rusty water.
we should do like a taste test of something to see like because I don't think I can taste the difference between Coke and Pepsi.
I could definitely
on.
taste
I mean,
the difference.
I'm just giving an example.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think I can, but I'm just saying like,
waters,
yeah, like this is Aquafina. This is
not a chance in fuck.
you know I don't Fiji.
Yeah, no.
You know, Smart Water. I don't think I could.
No way. Beers, maybe.
So, are you on board with what I'm saying? Here's what I propose to
Okay.
all restaurants, bars, whatever, people that serve food, basically, or drinks. If there is a bitching fee, it needs to be clearly tiered. It needs to be tier 1, tier 2, tier 3.
And you get a warning.
And you get, oh, of course, everyone gets one warning.
One warning, one
Just
mulligan.
want to let you know you are approaching tier 1, DEFCON 1 bitching fee.
you could potentially be incurring a fee.
Yeah. And then it needs to be a percentage of the bill.
I agree.
I would need some sort of description as to why.
Okay.
I mean, the warning. Like, I warned you, and now you've entered the bitch zone.
now you're
Right.
Like, now there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry, but the charges will be charged.
now you're in bitch zone level 1.
Right.
Keep it up,
And there's a bitch
and
zone
then,
level 2
and then you're in
coming.
double bitch territory.
Yeah.
And so help me, if we
You
get-
don't want the 3-headed bitch.
if you get the Medusa bitch,
yeah.
then we're in trouble.
Cerberus.
What?
Cerberus.
Cerberus had 3 dogs. Yeah, I was gonna honestly.
that?
Originally, it's a Greek dog. Originally, I was gonna go Hydra, but Hydra, famously, you know the saying. Go ahead.
Cut 1, 2 grow back.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Wait, who's Serpa? What'd you say?
Cerberus,
Cerberus.
the 3-headed dog in Greek mythology. Also Fluffy from Sorcerer's Stone.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
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 Shout out to Hagrid, by the way.
By the way, they're coming out with a show.
Hype.
Day 1.
Who's the Hagrid? I forgot. It was good.
Nick Frost from
Who's
Shaun
that?
of the Dead?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great one, dude.
Yes.
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 Yeah. Good
It's
one.
a good one.
Yeah. I people have been upset because
Black Snape.
basically, yeah. Because here come the racists,
Yeah.
aka some of J.K. Rowling's most diehard fans.
They're not racist. They're transphobic.
Yeah, but there's some other stuff in there
Probably,
too.
there's probably
you know?
some crossover
You
there
know?
too.
Yeah.
You never know.
The Venn diagram of hate, kinda.
Yeah, I think you're either on the team or you're off the team.
Yeah. But yeah, I forget. I don't want to butcher the actor's name that's playing Snape because it would be insensitive to them. But like, I'm excited to see what they could do.
Bro, I'm fucking hype for a Harry Potter show, dude.
Dude.
I love Harry Potter.
And you know, why? Let's think of it like this. All right, here's my. Hey, do you have that soapbox for that you were standing on before? Do you mind if I have it?
I think it's over by you.
All right, cool. If we want to go like acting wise, you know, like who's gonna act? I don't want to spoil anything about Snape for those of you guys that haven't seen or read the books, but like this actor's gonna bring some real world gravitas. This is someone that has had to probably endure some real world bullying and racism in their life. So like bringing that to the role, this Snape might fucking, no disrespect to Alan Rickman, might be pretty good.
Rest his soul.
Rest his soul. Do it, Alan Rickman, right now. Come on.
That's
Not even a single line.
Potter.
Potter.
I know that you were asking me to do it because you wanted to do it, so I was just trying to get there for you.
Fame isn't everything, Potter.
You know what's crazy? Through all those movies, not one of the students ever was like, come
you,
on, just
fuck
fucking
you."
say the sentence. I'm watching the movie and I'm like, talk faster, Snape. Like, just get to the
Yo,
thing.
Snape would not have lasted in like a Bronx high school because he'd be like, all right, everyone, shut up. And someone would stand up and
Suck my dick.
Yeah,
Eat my dick. Eat a Frank, Snape.
someone would stand up and toss a textbook at Snape. Yeah, 100%.
Fame isn't. All right.
Yeah.
Talk faster.
Oh, and chances are Malfoy would have been just absolutely had the shit kicked out of him.
I don't mean to do this whole Harry Potter thing again, but like, someone explain to me this shit, right? You go to school, and I know you guys don't have the answers, but you go to a school, you open the textbook, and like learning a spell. Just how fucking hard can it be? It's a word and this. Why are we making it seem like this is hard?
Well, I think that there's probably instructions and like there's probably more magical, like the essence, like you need to feel it, like the way you stand and like your foot is off. And like as much as like a swish and flick. I mean, look at what Seamus did. He blew up his face.
That's what I mean. How is that happening? How bad do you have to be to blow up your fucking wand?
I think the same way that you have to like know like general mathematic arithmetic. Like you can't just look at something and go, I know it all now. You need to be able to apply it.
It's one word.
You also need to remember hundreds of spells where they should be like, yo, can you get that for me? And you're just like, Lumos? I don't remember. You know what I mean? Like you need to be able to recall that information quickly.
Have
Called
you
memorization. How hard is that?
have you
For a
ever
lot of people, it's very difficult.
have you ever tried to hit a target with a rented paintball gun compared to like a professional one?
That's a great point. Ant's on point duty today. Let me tell you.
I don't get.
So the wands are like the strong, like the. That's pretty much how the
But
spells
they
go
all
out.
have. But they have
They have
good
student
wands.
Not really. They have like
No, they all have.
Ron
Bro,
Weasley probably
Ollivander.
has some dog shit one.
Well, when they like share wands and shit, you know, when like fucking Ron is like using so and so's wand and shit like that. But like, They all have their own wands.
I'm
It's
pretty
like
sure it's like a class system. Like the richer kids have good wands, like obviously the professors. But I think some kids have bad wands.
well, some of them might have hand-me-down wands, but I think that like it's like part of the curriculum that like you need to get these books, you need to get these wands. So like here's like a voucher for Ollivanders where like buy the wand, give them the voucher, bring us the stamp, and we'll give you 95% of the money required.
But didn't that dude say like the wand chooses you? So if you're just like a
Yeah.
bitch, then like you're gonna get in there and get some whack wand because
Yeah.
it's like that's the one that's calling for you.
That's true. That's true.
It's a good point.
You'll never be a good wizard.
I really want to go to Harry Potter World. I know we talk a lot about Harry Potter on this show for some reason.
I love that shit, and I also wish it was real. I would love a wand, and I would love to just like.
Well, the convenience of life would just be out of control.
Yeah.
Although not being able to use magic until you were 17 or 18.
I'd be totally cool with not having a wand, can't do any of that, but riding around on a broomstick would be something I would
That's
do.
magic. You can't do it unless you're 17 or 18.
Frank, I'm 33.
I'm saying like leading up to that point. You know?
Oh yeah, whatever. But I would like to be on a broomstick, or even better, on a big dragon thing.
A hippogriff. Let me tell you.
That thing.
Let me tell you.
Ugh.
Get me a hippogriff. Me and Buckbeak, like fucking this, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Close as hell.
Like fucking this, son. We do have more sponsors for today before we get back into the Harry Potter. We have Prize Picks. Okay, Prize Picks is a lot of fun. It's the best place to turn your sports knowledge into cash. Okay, it has millions of members. All you have to do is pick more or less than the Prize Picks projections. So you're not, playing against other people. You're playing against these projections. So they'll say Jalen Brunson, is he going to have more or less than, I think he's averaging like 35 right now, but if he's going to have more or less than like 28 or something like that in the playoffs, and then it's like Josh Hart, is he going to have more or less than 5 rebounds or something like that? But yeah, so that's kind of what you do. You put a lineup together and you could win up to 2,000 times your cash today, which is wild. Okay, so don't miss your last chance to add your favorite players from the court to your Prize Picks lineup, whether it's points, rebounds, assists. Take your pick of more or less for your shot to win up to 2,000 times your cash today. Okay, but yeah, so they not only is it basketball, but they have every other sport that's going at the moment. So you have hockey. The playoffs are here for that as well. When it's football season, you got football. So all the sports are on there, so you can try it out. But go download the app today and use the code BASEMENT to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup, okay? So you put money in, you play a $5 lineup, they'll put $50 in your account when you use that code BASEMENT, okay? So use that code BASEMENT, get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup, Prize Picks, run your game. And lastly here, we have Fitbod. Fitbod is great. Okay, summer's right around the corner. You want to get right into shape. Fitbod's going to help you do so. It's going to create a personalized workout routine based on your needs, your wants, your experience, and your availability to equipment. So if you don't have the access to a gym, then or if you don't have any equipment in your house, you can do body weight stuff. If you have just dumbbells or something, you just put in like what you have available to you, and they will create a workout routine for you and your goals. So it's customized to you and your goals, which is important because a lot of people just kind of go online, they find something, they follow that, and it's not always the best way to get in shape. So this is great. It tracks your muscle recovery so you can avoid burnout and keep your momentum. It's the most optimal way to get into shape, honestly, is when you're doing something custom for you and your goals. So one of the best things about it, in my opinion, they have over 1,000 demonstration videos. So if you're new to fitness or you know a little bit, you like to learn more, 1,000 demonstration videos could really go a long way in your education and on your fitness journey. So level up your workouts today. Join Fitbod. And you can get 25% off your subscription or try the app for free for 7 days at fitbod.me/basement. That is FITBOD.me/basement. All right. So I want to see those summer bodies, folks.
I mean, I don't know if that's the thing to say.
I don't know. Whatever that means. A body in the summer is what it is.
A body in the summer. And don't forget, folks, just be on the lookout. We are rapidly approaching dog sucking season. We're getting close. Yeah. And oh fuck!
Stop.
Just keep you on
Prank Frank got me pranked. You got pranked. You've been pranked.
Just keep you on your toes, bitch.
Yeah, well,
He was loading that up for about 4 minutes.
Yeah. All for that.
did you say to him, you're like, what are you doing?
That's exactly what I
He
did.
loves that. You might like that part more than the prank.
Yeah, probably, honestly. Watch this. I even tried to whisper to him.
Watch
I was
this,
like,
watch this.
Ant.
Yeah, watch this.
This season, I think last year we coined it. We agreed that season, dog sucking season, the theme is going to be this year. The dog sucks you. So stay on the lookout. We will have some more information coming.
Will we? I don't even.
We will. Don't worry about it.
This
But
year, the dog sucks
This is
you.
This is season 4 of dog sucking season.
Uh-huh.
You know, we've gone through some incredible iterations. You know, we are innovators of
Dogs.
hot dog content on the internet, and I think we need to continue to maintain this
The suckage of the dogs.
not only the suckage of the dogs, but everything around the power behind the suckage of the dogs. Because
Yeah.
I think people know and respect us now as quality
Suckers.
of dogs.
Yeah. That's the thing.
If
If we don't get a fucking hot dog sponsorship.
yo, it is crazy. It is.
I just want to drive the truck.
It doesn't even need to be that. It just needs to be like, bro, and all respect to him because I love the show and I love him. The guy that played Kevin in The Office, Brian Baumgartner, I think,
yeah.
forgive me if I'm butchering his name. He got to deal with Bush's baked beans for chili, dude.
That makes sense.
He's the biggest mover of chili in the modern century.
He is the chili guy.
Are we not the biggest movers of hot dogs in modern century?
Are we? I don't know if we are, but I'd like to be.
And I'm not even saying in consumption wise, because I understand Joey Chestnut. He has his
got some
records.
stuff.
He's got, there's
Didn't
some,
they just kick him out though?
I think there's some stuff there. Yeah. Oh well, because I think like something happened.
Well, he
and
like
then
took a
Netflix
deal.
Well, Netflix was just like, yo, come suck the dogs with us.
Yeah, and Nathan's like, bro, if you're gonna suck with them, you can't suck with us.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I do think that we're
We're up there.
up there, dude.
We're up there.
Who else is peddling hot dogs like us? I would love to see, and this is a serious thing, since we've started discussing dog sucking season, I would love to see the hot dog sales numbers in the United States. Do me a favor, Ant.
All right, now you're getting
Do me a
crazy,
favor.
Frank.
Try to find that. I just think that there is. Just look up dog sucking. No, don't do that.
No.
Look up hot dog sales in the U.S. by year.
I'm pretty sure you can cross-reference dog sucking season and hot dog sales in this Google Trends thing. Never mind. Give me a second.
Just do what you got to do. Dog
don't
sucking
know.
season.
What-
We know when we started talking about it. I just think it's time. Listen, I stand up for us, Joey. I'm very passionate about this.
I can see it in your face.
I think that we as people have done nothing but try to give back to the hot dog community, and it has given us so much.
Despite all of the bad press that has gotten this year, human DNA in the hot dogs, not going to slow it down. Not going to slow it down. Not going to slow
It
me
takes
down.
25 minutes off your life. If I live in a world where hot dogs kill you, I'm ready to die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they don't.
They might.
We don't know.
You don't know until you're gone. That's the thing.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't even know that either. I'm just saying, how could we?
Has there ever been an autopsy where they open you up and then
and
they
they
like,
go
hot dog?
Hot dog.
You know? Oh God, hot dog.
I mean, maybe if it was like choking or something.
Ah.
But like,
choked on a hot dog.
bro, there's this fucking guy that has a ponytail that has he's had a Big Mac every day for the last like 40 years or something like that.
And he's got a ponytail.
He's got a ponytail
And he's been eating cheeseburgers every day.
every day.
What's this guy smell like?
Probably what you would expect a guy that eats every day a Big Mac.
Beef and piss.
Yeah. And probably stale hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I actually do know.
I'm just saying, what he has done for the Big Mac, I think you can make the argument we have done that for hot dogs.
With a little help.
From you guys.
We're begging now at this point. It's insane.
The people that watch this show and have supported us
Yeah.
consistently go out and buy hot dogs and send us pictures of hot dogs and tag us in hot dog related content.
It's actually, hilarious that like during the summer, a lot of my DMs are pictures of hot dogs.
I love it. I don't get those, but people tag me. I see the tags on
That's what I mean.
Twitter or something.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I really don't see like Instagram or TikTok, but like I just like what we have done for the culture of hot
Your
dogs. We're shaping a generation
Your eyes look so sad.
to continue an American staple. Let's be honest, Joey. America is not in the best situation right now. A lot of turmoil, a lot of arguing, turbulence.
Are there tariffs on hot dogs? We don't know that. No, those are American made. I don't know that either. I don't know.
But how can we as a country
Right.
unite more and stronger if it is not through a hot dog?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of different ways, but I'm with you.
I think I just stumbled upon a new theme for this year of dog sucking season.
The first one being the dog sucks you,
Yeah.
and now the new one is
Now the new one, I'm going to leave it to you and the people to see what they feel is more marketable.
Okay.
We'll speak with our marketing, our PR, our people. Dog sucking season, season 4. Find love in a bun.
Why? I'm confused. What?
But like, find like reconnect with people over a hot dog, bro. If you're telling me that fucking dick pills are having commercials where they're just like love, happiness, joy,
Are they?
I'm just saying,
Just made that up.
why can't we do a super emotional commercial about fucking hot dogs, dude?
Probably because there's like press about there being people. In
We're
it.
not sitting there and peddling that they're healthy by
True.
any stretch, and I'm not even saying just the unhealthy hot dogs, bro. Get a vegan hot dog in there.
Yeah.
Get a like an uncured turkey hot dog, chicken hot dog.
I was just gonna say, does chicken hot dog count?
Yeah, why not?
Anything that shape in a bun.
Joey, we are inclusive-minded men. We want the world to be happy and everyone to feel included. That includes chicken hot dogs.
I agree. What can we make like a dessert dog? Like what can it be?
Hell yeah, we
Like
can.
a brownie, and then you put scoops of ice cream on it. Am I okay?
Honestly, that sounds incredible, but I'm even go brownie might be a little too decadent.
Yeah,
You could just do a cookie,
it's a phenomenal idea.
and you could do ice cream or shut up. You could do a cookie, and you could do frozen yogurt on top as the ketchup. Yeah. And then you could do shaved chocolate. Oh.
In a bun?
Hear me out. Now I think I found another tagline for this year of dog sucking season.
You're all about the taglines.
Dessert dogs. Bark for them.
That may be tougher to get through HR. Dessert dogs bark for them.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
I will say that apparently, I don't know how they get this stat. Social conversations about hot dogs have increased over 10% the past couple of years.
what about sales? What about sales?
Fuck the sales, dude. 10%.
Well, no, we don't want to know. No, because if they can show that correlation between these social conversations had led to lower sales, they might be less inclined to want to deal with us.
True.
And just Google hot dog sales by year in the U.S.
I don't know that that's an easy thing
I'm
to find.
sure you could find it.
I'll help you. So the past 4 years, it was projected that the hot dog market is $20 billion.
Beautiful.
Now they're projecting that in the next few years, it'll double to $40 billion. So it is going up.
Ooh!
Hold on. All jokes aside, what the fuck?
I don't know why. So
Why the hell would it double?
Bro,
don't.
anywhere you go, any event, any show,
But it's
any
been that way.
stadium.
It's been that way.
Yeah, but now people are making longer dogs. They're not they're not switching the amount of dogs they're selling. They're sizing
That's
up the
true.
dogs.
Is a foot long one dog?
that's a good question. That's a good
Oh, wait,
question.
no. That's just like, it's
Two
not
dogs.
two
It's by weight.
dogs.
It's by weight.
By weight, probably.
By
well,
weight.
it's by dollar amount. That's probably why it's going to
That's
double.
that's true too.
The tariffs, bro. I don't know if that's true. But
Can you
like the
just-
prices of things go
Man,
up.
fuck.
$40 billion is insane, dude.
Hot dog sales by year. Gotcha.
Hot dog sales by year, U.S. We don't need to know the world, but honestly, we do have a worldwide reach.
I mean, I don't think they eat a lot of hot dogs in Europe.
Maybe they should.
I do have to sign into a lot of these things.
It's fine.
We don't need.
We're never
I mean,
gonna-
if you find it, great. I'm just making a pitch, and I
I'm
hope
just making a pitch.
I hope that you can respect me as your co-host Most importantly, your lifelong best friend.
What are you asking me to do?
Co-sign with me.
I'm
Dig
right
our
here.
feet in the sand and say, we're not moving, world.
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
You're preaching to the choir, like literally.
I know.
Yeah.
And I just want to make sure that we're in this together.
Yeah.
A strong, united hot dog front.
Yeah.
And we hold hands. But our arms are hot dogs. That's a great poster. Dessert dogs. Bark for them.
Bark for him. I mean, where can you go from there? That was beautiful. Unbelievable. Don't start making up more taglines. I think that we should go out on top
You sure?
because I feel like we're getting a little further from the point.
The point is,
Here comes a tagline. I know you. I know. Once you looked off into the distance to the left, I was like, he's making more taglines. Is that what you're doing?
I'll quit while we're ahead. I will. I can't give them this for free. We are also respected businessmen, you and I,
Oh, okay.
and we need to be business savvy, synergistic, and understanding market fluctuations.
Okay. Beautiful. Frank, where can they find you?
Wherever you can find a hot dog, folks. Because I am in essence in every hot dog that you have, as is Joe. Every bite you take of that savory, delicious beef, pork, turkey, chicken, vegan goodness, you're taking a bite out of Joe and I. Every bite out of a dog is a bite out of the basement yard. Thank you, folks. Joe.
Technically, it could be true because they did confirm that there's human DNA in hot dogs. That's besides the point. The business is booming, apparently. $40 billion. What a treat. Anyway, guys, you can go follow the show at The Basement Yard and go follow me at Joe Santagato. And that is all. See you guys next time.